Hey Relatables, welcome to Robin Relates. Today I'm doing a relation to beauty, and it's going to be about my teeth. I've had issues with my teeth. These are all my teeth, but I went to the dentist a few years ago and he told me that my enamel was wearing out, and I do believe it's from bruxism. My husband says I grind my teeth sometimes at night, and so and that will cause enamel loss or softening, and then the pressure that you use to grind your teeth will cause like little cracks or breakages in your enamel, which allow those little pieces to kind of fall off. And so I really want to protect my enamel, and I also want my teeth to be white. So I'm a middle-aged woman, and so as your enamel wears, your teeth also get yellower. And so, yeah, I'm going to show you how I kind of battle that. And how I do it is I use activated charcoal. This one's Solaray. It's coconut charcoal. Looks like that, powder. Yeah. And so basically I pre-moistened my toothbrush right here. And I'm gonna dip it in the charcoal, and I'm gonna dab it on my teeth to make sure I get my gums real good. I'm not gonna brush it because they don't really know how abrasive this is or how it's gonna react to your enamel as far as like the abrasion goes. We do know that it will absorb like 100 times more than its little molecular weight, or I'm not sure what it is, but at any rate, it absorbs. And so it's going to absorb all those toxins and germs and fungus or whatever that I might have in there. It's going to absorb all of that. And I'm going to leave it in about 20 minutes. So I may talk to you with my mouth blackened with my black tooth grin. So if you don't want to see that, maybe just close your eyes when you're watching it, or whatever. You can just see someone's blackened mouth. My friends like it. I've done it for Facebook before. So, and then after I let that set for about 20 minutes or whatever to get all the absorption, I come rinse it out, and then I rebrush my teeth again. And right now I'm using Crest 3D White, but I'm going to brush it very lightly again because we don't know how abrasive it is, and there's still going to be some leftover on there. So I'm just going to rinse as much as I can. It's still going to stay in the cracks, you'll see. And then I'm going to go ahead and brush very lightly to get that off. And then after that's done, I'm going to go ahead and remineralize because everything's so fresh and everything's kind of out of there. Maybe even the good bacteria, I'm not quite sure, but I've not ran into any harm for doing this. And then I'm going to mineralize my mouth with a bite of coconut oil. And I'm going to let that sit in there for about 5 minutes. Some people are not used to it initially, the oil, kind of in your mouth, but you just kind of swish it. Coconut oil is also an antibacterial, antifungal, all of that. So I'm using the organic great value kind coconut oil. This one's expeller pressed, which is good, cold pressed. I didn't want to get the hexane kind because you just don't know what that can cause, but so, and then after I'm done with the coconut oil, I will come back and swish my mouth with some alkaline water. I'm going to do that ahead of time too. It's cool. And that way it kind of de-acids my mouth. And anytime I drink something acidic after I'm done drinking it, because I've had issues, I guess, with my enamel, and yeah, they're not near as white as they used to be. So this is just kind of a cheap fix. I'm not sure. Maybe this was $20. I don't think it's that much anymore, but I've had this for a long time. It's taken me a long time to get through this, like years. So that's pretty cheap. And so we're going to start with my regimen now. And if you find value in this or it's interesting, go ahead and press that like button. And then we'll just get to it. Here we go. Pre-moistened. I won't be able to talk much after this. And you won't have to go for the full 20 minutes with me. So I'll cut into that and then we'll just come back after it's done. But I would like to show you me putting it on and up until we kind of have to wait the 20 minutes. So. Yeah, look how it goes, huh? I'll get some water. So I'm just dabbing it on there. It's a little dry, so I had to get some more water. And that allows it to shred out. I try to get all my gums. Usually I'm doing this over the sink and over the mirror. But it will get your sink a little dirty. That's okay, because it's also cleaning and absorbing whatever dirts would be there. So I just re-moisten again. I'm going to do another little... Oh. Alright. So just dabbing. I don't know if you can tell what I'm doing. I'll try to get closer. Alright, so there it is. So I just let it set. Sometimes I'll smile, sometimes I'll not smile. This looks really cute, doesn't it? And and then your saliva will get in there pretty good. That's fine. But I think it's the best if it kind of is allowed to dry. It like pulls it out farther if it's allowed to dry a little bit. So we'll come back. Welcome to Robin Relays. Hi. Oh my gosh, see, it looks so crazy, doesn't it? Okay, well, I'm gonna cut this off and just wait about 20 minutes. I'll be back. Okay, so it's been 20 minutes and I went ahead and just rinsed out as much as I could. You can kind of see in the cracks that there's still some there, so I'm going to go ahead and give a quick brush into it. That gray tooth was from being knocked in the mouth with a softball when I was younger. So there's nothing that can be done about that gray tooth. So we're just going to keep it. So now I'm just got a light little toothbrush on there, or toothpaste on there, and I'm just going to lightly brush my teeth and re-swish. And then I'll come back after that. You don't need to watch me brush my teeth. And then I'll take a bite of the coconut oil, and you'll get to see it in my mouth. And I'll leave that there for about 5 minutes. So we'll be right back. Whew, okay. My mouth feels fresh and clean, but also really worked. So I'm going to soothe it. Here's a bite. Let that melt in my mouth. Tastes like oil. Mm. Mm. Wow, so that feels good. It was about 4-ish minutes. Did a little early because I had to get back to you guys. But my mouth feels really good, and I don't mind putting the oil on my face. I use coconut oil everywhere. I don't wear actual face makeup. I just put coconut oil on, and and some other oils that I mix with coconut oil. But they do make charcoal toothpaste. I don't really get down with that because toothpaste is already abrasive anyway, and so you can get a lot of problems just brushing your teeth with toothpaste aggressively. And so I wouldn't go that way. More the dabbing. You heard the noise I was making anyways when just dabbing it on. And I could have used a little more liquid and it would have made that kind of noise. But yeah, my mouth feels really clean. I don't feel like it does anything to my enamel. I feel like it helps just the way that I do it. And then go ahead and protect it and remineralize it with the coconut oil and then cap it off with some cool alkaline water. Yeah. My mouth actually still tastes a little bit like coconut oil. But not so much after I just swallowed all of that. So it doesn't stay with you very long. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and just on my, it's not a thing that I do daily. I would not do it daily because of the potential abrasiveness of it. And you need some bacteria in your mouth, so you don't need to suck everything out of your mouth. But so I do this just on occasions whenever I feel like it. I could do it like a 3-day in a row type deal, and you could really see the whitening of my teeth. I've done that before, 3 days in a row, but I wouldn't do it any time past that. I don't feel any enamel sensitivity after doing it, so for me it seems safe. And I've been doing it for about 6 years now. Yeah, I've been doing it for about 6 years now, and I've not gotten any negative results from it. So I hope this works for you. I hope you feel inspired to try it. And don't forget to wash your sink and to also wear black clothing because it could potentially get on there. And it's a powdery thing. So when I'm doing it, I try not to breathe. I try to like take a big breath in. And then as it's powdery and I've not got it so liquid, I try not to breathe it in because sometimes you'll get it in your sinuses and stuff. And so you'll like spit out or blow out a black boogie or something like that. Or like black tinged snot. So that's it for today. Press that like button, subscribe, because there'll be tons more videos like this and some that are different. So, all right, thank you. Have a good day. Bye.